Wayne Brady, the well-known actor, comedian, singer, and television personality recognized for his quick wit on improvisational shows and his versatile performances across stage and screen, has opened up about a deeply personal journey that has reshaped not only how he views himself but also how he engages with the world around him, particularly in his role as a father. Several years ago, Brady publicly shared that he identifies as pansexual, a revelation that came after much introspection and self-reflection. This announcement marked a significant moment in his life, one that he now describes as profoundly liberating rather than disruptive or chaotic. In a candid conversation, Brady explained that coming out in this way did not trigger any dramatic upheaval in his everyday routine. He emphasized that his daily life has remained remarkably consistent. No sudden shifts in relationships, no radical changes in lifestyle or social circles. What has changed, however, is something far more internal and meaningful, a sense of alignment with his true self. He described feeling lighter, as though a weight he had carried unknowingly for years had finally been lifted. This newfound honesty with himself has permeated every aspect of his existence, allowing him to move through the world with greater ease and authenticity. Brady highlighted that this personal clarity has had ripple effects beyond his own sense of well-being. He believes it has directly enhanced his abilities as a performer. On stage or in front of the camera, he now connects more deeply with characters and audiences alike. The barriers that once existed, perhaps subtle layers of self-censorship or internal conflict, have dissolved, enabling a more genuine and vulnerable expression in his craft. Acting, for Brady, has always been about truth-telling, and embracing his pansexuality has removed obstacles that previously hindered that truth from flowing freely. Perhaps most importantly to Brady, this journey of self-acceptance has made him a noticeably better parent. As the father of a daughter named Maile Brady, who is now in her early 20s, he has reflected on how being fully honest about his identity allows him to show up for her in ways that are more open, compassionate, and present. Parenting, in his view, requires vulnerability and the ability to model authenticity. By living without pretense, he can encourage his daughter to do the same, to pursue her own truths without fear or shame. He described this shift as enabling deeper conversations, greater empathy, and a stronger bond built on mutual respect and understanding. Brady's decision to share his pansexuality publicly stems partly from a desire to offer visibility and hope to others who might be struggling with similar questions about their identity. He spoke specifically about wanting young people, particularly those from Black and brown communities, to see examples of individuals who refuse to hide who they are. In many cultural contexts, there can be immense pressure to conform, to remain silent about aspects of oneself that do not fit traditional expectations. Brady hopes his story demonstrates that it is possible to live openly without losing family ties, professional success, or personal fulfillment. He wants others to feel less isolated, less burdened by secrecy, and more empowered to embrace their full selves. When he first addressed his sexuality publicly, Brady took care to explain what pansexuality means to him personally. He described it as an attraction to people based on who they are at their core, rather than on their gender or biological sex. For Brady, connections transcend labels. They are rooted in personality, spirit, shared values, and emotional resonance. This perspective has allowed him to approach relationships, romantic, platonic, and familial, with greater openness and less constraint by societal norms. Reflecting further, Brady noted that the process of coming to terms with his identity was not instantaneous. It involved years of quiet exploration, conversations with trusted friends and family, and moments of doubt and reassurance. Yet once he reached a place of acceptance, the benefits became immediately apparent. His mental and emotional health improved, his creativity flourished, and his relationships deepened. He no longer expends energy on maintaining a facade, freeing up that energy for more meaningful pursuits, such as nurturing his daughter's growth, honing his artistic talents, and inspiring others through his platform.